It's no secret that in the world of selling high-ticket group coaching programs, sales calls are often seen as the go-to method for sealing the deal. Then other coaches are proudly stating, if not bragging, that you don't need sales calls. They sell their programs completely without sales calls, just in the DMs. I've chosen to do things a little differently. Instead of pushing for sales calls, I'm all about fostering genuine connections and empowering my potential students to make informed decisions on their own terms. In this episode, I'm going to share how I've embraced a more natural approach to selling my high-ticket program, prioritizing empowerment over pressure. Hello and welcome to the Blissful Biz podcast, the show where we dive deep into the world of online businesses while navigating hot flashes and menopausal brain fog, to name just a few symptoms of being an entrepreneur in your midlife. I'm your host, Susanne Reicher, and I help coaches and service providers like you who want to build a blissful online business in their 40s, 50s, or 60s with a clear message, an aligned offer suite, and marketing strategies rooted in the heart. Before we dive in, let me tell you a bit more about my high-ticket program, what I actually sell. My high-ticket program is the mentorship. It's a 12-month group coaching intensive for midlife coaches ready to elevate their brand, offers, and sales and scale their business to six figures selling a premium group program. You can learn more about it if you go to susannereicher.com/mentorship. When I started it, I sold it for $5,000 for 12 months. The price is now $12,000 because it's been completely updated and I'm actually restricting access so I can serve my students best. So this is for some background so you know what I'm talking about. When I launched it for the first time, I followed the roadmap that Mariah Kos taught in her high-ticket program, high-ticket hybrid, how to sell high-ticket without sales calls. To be honest, that wasn't why I signed up for her program. I didn't even know about the difference of selling with sales calls or without sales calls and why that was a big deal for a lot of people who felt overwhelmed from being in sales calls all day long. I was in another of her programs before that, and I wanted to create a high-ticket program. That's why I decided to enroll in high-ticket hybrid. My motivation was to work with less people in a deeper capacity, and that's why I signed up for her program, and to start, I followed her approach to a T. But I very quickly changed things up because it didn't feel aligned. First and foremost, I'm all about transparency. I respect your time, your autonomy, and your freedom to make decisions that are right for you. I believe my clients are resourceful, intelligent, and able to make smart decisions for themselves. I'm working with grown-up women. So I'm very transparent in my marketing. I'm giving you all the information on my sales page, including the price, all the details, what's included, how it works. It's all on there because this is what I like as a customer. This is what I expect. I want to have all the facts and then I make my decision. Here's the thing. Creating a good sales page, it's a lot of work. My sales page for my high-ticket program, it's long. You know, it has all the information about the methods, what I teach, the strategies behind that, what's included, the bonuses, who it's for, what results they will get, tons of testimonials, and of course, the investment, the price. In my opinion, not stating the price is just icky. Yes, people need context when it comes to high ticket prices, but that's what your sales page is for. That's what you do on your sales page. You give them the context. So yeah, I think it's so weird when people don't tell you what it costs on the sales page. And for me, that's a red light. That makes me shy away. I either think it's completely out of my price range anyway, or I feel it's icky and it feels weird and it feels like, and next they want me to hop on a sales course and try to overcome objections and try to pressure me. And who wants that? So, of course, there will be people who visit my sales page and they see the price and immediately they will say, oh my God, and this is crazy. I can't afford that. This is not for me. But, they might come back. And if they decide this is not for them, they can't afford that, who am I to say, no, you can, you should be able to afford that, you have to find the money somewhere. They are grown up, they know how to handle their money. And they get all the information on the sales page. Some of my students who enrolled, they took a year or longer to finally enroll, to be ready. And I respect that. So when I started selling the program and I didn't have the price on my sales page, I got a lot of applications from people who then told me they couldn't afford it, or who then ghosted me because they saw the price afterwards and then it was like, okay, yeah, that's not for me. And I didn't like that energy. It didn't feel empowering for me or for my students. So I would always say, include the price of your high ticket program on your sales page. And then I link to an application form. I don't have a buy now button. People can't purchase my high ticket offer directly. They need to apply. I experimented with this when I did launch events. Then basically signing up for the event was my way of pre-qualifying my potential clients. But these days, I'm back to wanting an application. But I don't think you always need it. It depends on your business model, your clients, what you're selling, and also your price point. I want to make sure that my program really is the right fit for my clients and that I can actually help them get the results I'm promising. And I want to be sure because I offer a guarantee. This is pretty new. I just added that this year. I guarantee that if you won't make your money back in your time in the program, I'll work with you for free until you do. So when they are total beginners who apply, or they are in a different field, let's say they want to sell physical products, or they want to create a shop, I might tell them that unfortunately the program doesn't seem to be the best fit for them right now, and I might try to downsell them in my more beginner level program or send them elsewhere. So it's all very transparent. You get all the information. You fill out a short application. I only ask for 2 or 3 questions and some personal details. I'm basically saying, hey, I trust you to know what's best for you. And then I get an email with the application. I look at it, and when they are a good fit, I approve it, normally pretty fast because I get excited. They then get an email to a duplicate of the sales page that now includes the option to enroll, either with a payment plan or paying in full, so it links to my checkout pages, and it also includes a video where I introduce my framework that I teach inside the mentorship. And then I follow up with them. Of course I do. When they shared their Instagram account, I send them a DM, normally a voice message. I tell them that I loved their application and that I'm excited to work with them and to watch the video training explaining my framework. I also send them an email, and this is automated. I also have their data in a database. I use Airtable for this, so it's all in one place and I can track how I'm following up, when I followed up, add notes, etc. So then they either sign up right away, that's my dream clients, obviously, or they get back to me with some questions. And in that case, I answer their questions and I invite them to book a free discovery call with me to talk it through. I also invite them to a call if they don't reply. And really, most people who end up enrolling, I had a call with before. And these calls convert really well, over 80%, I would say, because I don't force them. Most often my students are already convinced that this is the program for them before they book the call, and they just have some last questions or want to meet me one-on-one. And I enjoy doing those calls. I don't have too many. My calendar isn't booked up with free discovery calls because only the people who are really interested book those calls. And I enjoy meeting my potential students before we both commit to working together for 12 months. I'm happy to get to know them. I don't want to tell them, sorry, I don't do sales calls, but you can send me another DM. I feel that's weird. That doesn't feel aligned to me. It's all about building trust. That's why I'm all about transparency and also warmth in every interaction. When you reach out to me, you're not just another potential sale. You're a person with dreams and goals and questions. And guess what? I'm here to answer those questions, provide all the info you need, and make sure you feel confident and comfortable every step of the way. There's no sales team. There are no assistant coaches. This is why my program is called the mentorship, because this is what it's about for me. I will be your mentor. It's an intimate container. It's long. It's 12 months. We are getting to know each other and work together on a deep level. It includes one-on-one calls with me. I truly believe that my program is one of the best out there. I love running it, and this shows in my content. I'm confident in selling it. I don't need to hard sell it. I want people in my program who feel this is a hell yes for them. Those are my dream clients. I want them to be excited about joining. Yes, of course, a little bit nervous. That's normal because it's a really big investment. It's a bigger investment than what we spend on a lot of things. So there needs to be trust. And building trust, what also helps is that I talk about my program in my content all the time. And I feel it's important to mention this. I share testimonials, wins, and talk about what's happening inside it in my podcast and my social media post. So I'm using sales calls, but I feel a better name would be discovery calls. They are not to overcome your objections or to pressure you into purchasing. It's not only about the sale. I would never want to do that. Have you ever been on a sales call where you felt like you were being pushed into something you weren't quite ready for? Yeah, me too. Like asking for someone's credit card details on the phone. I would never want to do that. That feels so icky and salesy and pushy. I actually invested in 3 masterminds so far in my career. I spent nearly $50,000. And I didn't have a sales calls with any of my mentors. It wasn't necessary because I already trusted them. I had done my research and I knew that I wanted to work with them. Having to book a sales call with a salesperson, for me, it's a total turnoff. I mean, who even still talks on the phone? Seriously, we all use text messages all day long. So I'm all about letting my potential clients' interest guide the process. When they are genuinely curious and ready to take the next step, that's when we book a call, not a moment before. It's all about honoring their readiness and making sure they are 100% on board, because only then are they my dream clients. I made mistakes here in the past, of course I did. I ignored my intuition, telling me that they aren't a good fit, and accepted people in the program that then turned out failing their payments, asking for a refund, or disappearing or ghosting me. I'm fine with that. It happens. This is a skill and a confidence that takes time to develop, that you know who's the best fit to work with you. At the end of the day, this is about my students, their goals, their aspirations, their journey. I'm here to provide guidance, support, and encouragement, but the decision is theirs to make. By empowering them to take control of their own journey, I'm setting them up for success from the get-go. And hey, that's what it's all about, right? I'm in this for the long haul. I want to build a genuine connection with my students, understand their needs and desires, and provide value that goes above and beyond. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about making a sale, it's about making a difference in their life. So there you have it. I'm not against sales calls. I use them, but in a way that's empowering my students to make their own decision. For me, that's what it means to embrace a more normal, warm, authentic approach to selling a high-ticket program. It's all about respect, trust, empowerment, and most importantly, my students. Now, when you are ready to package your expertise into a high-ticket program and learn how to sell it in the way that I just described, apply today for the mentorship. Go to susannereike.com/mentorship to get all the details. And I also have an exciting event coming up when you're listening to this episode when it's coming out. I'm hosting a free masterclass on April 18th where I unveil the exact steps and strategies behind selling 50 spots in my high-ticket program, all while living life on the road in a camper van, moving countries and working only around 4 hours a day. I'm pulling back the curtain to share it all with you. How I effortlessly sell my premium program on Evergreen without the need for pushy sales calls or sleazy fake urgency marketing tactics. Exactly what I did over 12 months to sell the program with my straightforward rinse and repeat launch methods. I share all the numbers. I'm going to talk about the transformation of my content and messaging designed to magnetically attract my ideal clients, and the pivotal mindset shifts I underwent to confidently charge premium prices and truly believe in myself and step into my power. If you're ready to break free from outdated sales methods that only attract mismatched clients and leave you feeling drained, and instead want to elevate your income from high-ticket sales like never before, join me live for this masterclass. It's happening April 18th. Go to susannereike.com/masterclass to sign up. You can also find the link on my homepage or in the show notes here. And I really hope I'll see you there. Let's make magic happen together. That's it for today. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.